welcome back to Mika Reacting Reviews, where we react to things on the internet, same day, same shirt, different video. And today we're returning to LOUDWIRE. We're going to react to another one of their videos, and this one is titled The Most Unexpected Interview from Musicians and Rock Stars Alike. I think I added a little piece at the end. But anyway, we're going to get right into it, but before you do, if you like this type of videos, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal and my Cash App link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop, links down below, and links to all the internet platforms, my socials, and all the ways to support me and all the ways to do business with me is in the links down below. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, here you go.
Maybe if you had a really nice girlfriend, you'd have other priorities.
Maybe I would. And quite honestly, I wouldn't mind having a girlfriend. I've forgotten what it's like. I haven't had a girlfriend since 1988 or something.
Oh my God.
Ever since then, it's just been little hit-and-run adult excursions. Quite honestly, most women bore me. You know, if they smoke, I'm turned off. If they drink, I'm out of there. If they're stupid, I'm bored. If they're mean, I'm bored. If they're trying to use me, I'm out of there. So I guess I'm very picky. If they don't work out, I'm not interested. If the mind is lazy and the body's lazy, who cares?
You mean working out physically?
That's
working
right.
Out. Oh,
if they're not in shape, hey, go be fat on someone else's time.
Alright, so I'm not really sure exactly who the first person was, but I agree with him on a lot of things. He probably would be canceled if he said that today, because he was like, go be fat on someone else's own time. That's not very fat accepting. Not that I care. I do agree with him. Like, a lot of people, or a lot of men do bore me because I am an intellectual. I know, you probably shouldn't say that about yourself, but I am. I like to really read and listen to a lot of smart people and philosophers and thinkers and deep thinkers and people that's a part of like the intellectual dark web or something like that. The dark web. I don't know, I like to learn. I like to know about life, and so like vapid, like surfacey, stupid conversation just bores the hell out of me. And sometimes I think guys start with that because I think they think women are vapid and boring. So they think that we only care about like cars and what they have, and I don't know, like this weird sort of like I'm an alpha attitude, because like I like alpha men, but like there's like alpha men and there's sort of this fake kind of like, I don't know, it's like I give a guy a chance and like 5 minutes into it, like if the conversation is boring me, I'm kind of like, no, I can't, because like my worst nightmare is like being married to someone that like bores the crap out of me. I love like having intellectual deep conversations with my lovers or with my boyfriends, because to me that's like mental foreplay. Like that's so sexy to me, like some guy with brains and intelligence and have more than a few like words to say, like that is the sexiest thing ever. So I agree with him on that 100%. So I'm on board. Let me know what you guys think. Did anything he say, are those a part of your turn-offs as well? Are you like, I don't care, as long as she has a vagina and she's breathing, or he has a penis and he's alive, I'm good. All right, let's continue.
It's this time.
How's your stomach? Did you find anything to...
It's gone.
Yeah?
Yeah. I finally have been prescribed the right stomach medicine after 6 years of being in constant pain. Finally, I haven't had a stomach problem for like over a year now. But I was in pain. I mean, I was in pain for so long that I didn't care if I was in a band. I didn't care if I was alive, you know. And it just so happened that I came to that conclusion at a time when my band became really popular, you know. I mean, it had been going on and building up for so many years that I was, you know, suicidal. I mean, I just didn't want to live. Just imagine trying to eat your 3 meals a day and just concentrating and just crying at times, just like, I'm in pain all the time, you know.
It's so hard to deal with anxiety and depression because you don't know what's going on. You feel like you're going crazy, and it eventually, because I started getting really paranoid and thinking that medicine was bad for me and all that stuff like that, I wouldn't take any kinds of meds or anything like that. I actually turned a little bit schizophrenic for a while. how anxiety can do that to you, where you feel like, I was feeling like my food was going to be people trying to poison me. It was really a really tough time. And it's in 98, it's when I finally, I think after my grandfather died, I went into a really bad depression, and I finally gave up. I said, I gotta get clean. And my little boy, Nathan, at the time he was 3 years old, I came home drunk, and he looked at me like I was a piece of shit, and I was like, okay, this is enough. I gotta get this, under control. So I quit drinking. Worked for a little while. Depression came back, anxiety came back, and that's when I decided to get on meds, which helped me immensely.
Alright guys, stopping it there. Okay, so Kurt Cobain, man, I couldn't imagine. I haven't been in that type of physical pain before. I've been really ill at the point where it was like making me depressed, but I wouldn't say suicidal, but I have been mentally in a place that was making me in such pain that it made me want to end it. Luckily I didn't, and luckily I'm not there anymore. So I understand it in some way, not necessarily physically, but I understand being really sick and being depressed, but like not to that extent, I guess. But I do get where he's coming from, and that must be really rough. Yeah, and then I think the other guy was the band member of Korn. And yeah, mental health is a motherfucker. Like I just talked about it. I've dealt with him for a long time. Good thing I'm not there once again. But he was saying that can you just turn schizophrenic, or you're just schizophrenic? Or can you just have like schizophrenic tendencies? I do know that long use of substance can like cause like a psychotic break. Like you can have paranoia and delusions, you can start hearing voices and seeing things. So like if he's saying that he was using substances for a long period of time, like alcohol, that can probably cause some of those things that maybe resemble schizophrenia, but I don't know if you could just like end up just having it. I think you have it or you don't have it, but I could be wrong. Maybe that's a thing. But anyway, let's get into the next interview.
Immensely.
But this is actually imperative to shedding skin. It's my sign of it, again, rolls into the phoenix. When I came out, they had to put me in a coma. My body had shut down, and I wasn't there. I died for like almost 2.5 minutes, and so I woke up like, I think it was 3 days later. I didn't recognize myself, let's put it that way. I couldn't walk for 2 days. They had to help me outside, and they had to help me use the bathroom. And, so I looked in the mirror, and it was like Gollum. I was green and ugly and pale, and I was like, what the f*** happened to me? And that's when I decided I was gonna shed skin and be the man that I should have always been, and I can be.
Like I called Chris one day and I said, I'm just done. I was like, there was no like, fuck you, I'm quitting this. And I was just like, it's just a rite of passage. I was just ready to do it, and then that's the way it was.
Here's the tea.
Give us the tea.
Yes, it's spilling.
Yes.
I blame myself. There we go. We'll stay.
How hype are you for this upcoming tour?
I don't want to go on tour. I have bronchitis. I'm just like, damn, I hope I don't have a cough on tour.
That's the answer everyone was hoping for.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here fucking dreading tour. They're like, are you excited for tour? Bro, no. Be going mad ham, and then being on the bus like,
Concussed.
What's wrong with me?
Stopping it there. Okay, I don't know who a few of these artists are, or at least I don't recognize them outside of their band gear. The one guy with the shedding skills story, I know who he is. I know I've seen him perform. Can't place him right now, but I know who he is. I really enjoyed that story. I mean, I'm sad that happened to him, but it's interesting to know, like, next time I see that tattoo, I know what it means. And I don't know if he was talking about like him overdosing, because he didn't say why he was so sick or so ill, but that's kind of where I'm getting that's what happened. Now, I know a lot of people who need to detox sometimes have to be put into a coma. I don't know if he was put into a coma or if he was in a coma, but I know sometimes like the detox can be so like bad that they have to be medically comatose so they can get the drugs out of their system. But man, talk about rock bottom if that is what he was applying. But I'm glad that he's out of it, and because a lot of times if he is talking about substance abuse, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe he just got sick. But if he is talking about substance abuse, a lot of times a cycle of substance abuse happens because you're so ashamed of what happened, and so you just take more drugs so you get numbed for that feeling of shame and guilt. And so I'm glad he took this opportunity, if he is talking about substance abuse, that he didn't look at that and go like, man, I'm so ashamed, I can't look at myself, let me just run and do drugs again so I can forget about this feeling or numb this feeling. He said this is not me. Let me become the person I know who I am and know who I can be. So I really like that. Anyway, let's continue.
My goal is isolation. I really don't like people too much. I don't like to be around people, and it's kind of ironic that in this occupation, I'm forced at times to make a fool out of myself in front of up to 10,000 people per night. I'm doing this, A, because I like to write songs, and I like to record them, and B, it's an escape for me. It's a way out of it at the end, so I don't have to do it anymore. And maybe someday I could write music that I really want to write, as opposed to trying to balance what is commercially accessible with my gut instinct.
All right, that was it, guys. I'm not sure who the last person was, but I think that his story was probably really relatable. We've heard a lot of singers come out and say, yeah, my first fucking few albums wasn't me at all, and kind of just wrote and did whatever my management told me to write, and then now this is the real me, right? And I always think that has to be hard as an artist. I feel like I'm an artist myself, and I'm surrounded by artists, I'm from a family of artists, and I see the passion that a lot of artists have for their art, and kind of to be told, you can't do this, you have to do this because this is what's going to make you famous and this is what's going to make you big. And then the artist thinking, okay, fine, I'll play along now, and then once I get big enough, I can kind of just do what I want to do. And for some artists that works out, and for a lot of artists that doesn't really work out. Sometimes you just get lost so much into that fake persona that you never are able to find your own voice. And so I always think it's best as an artist just to be you from the get-go, and that's why I think it's best just to go independent. But it really depends, I guess, if you want that fame, if that's really what's important to you, or if you really feel like I need to have the biggest platform ever so I can finally be my true self. I feel like if you're an artist, you can be your true self if you're just singing to 13 people. Of course, that doesn't pay the rent, and I get that, but it's like, I don't know, I just think that's like a flawed mentality to go by. Like, let me be fake for this long, and then eventually I can be myself. Like, I don't know, but I understand it. I think that's a battle that a lot of artists, assigned artists, have to go through. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about what I said, what they said in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, subscribe. And another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop. Links down below. I also have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle, or I live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go to the description box below and also in the comment section. Hit the link, go subscribe to my travel vlog channel, and or follow me on my travel Instagram. My stories is usually what's most up to date. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.